Hello and welcome to the EuroCup 2 finals here in Murcia, Spain, where we will get set underway for the first game of the day, UCAM MURCIA BSR against BSR Valladolid. Murcia's head coach is Frank Belen, and Murcia qualified for this tournament as hosts. They won the EuroCup 3 last year, beating Izmir in the final, and they are currently 6th in the Spanish league with a 12-7 win-loss record. And they are 1-1 against Valladolid this season. They lost them in the Spanish league, and the last time these two teams met, they beat them in the Copa del Rey quarter-final. And for Valladolid, their head coach is Jose de Castro Blanco. They qualified for this tournament by winning the EuroCup 2 preliminaries Group A, and they beat Padova of Italy, Sheffield of GB, Kielce of Poland, and Marchesi of Turkey to get here today. They finished 3rd in EuroCup 3 last year, and they won this very tournament, the EuroCup 2, back in 2010. And they are currently 7th in the Spanish league with a 10-9 win-loss record. This game is set to tip in just over 2 minutes. Some players to watch out for Murcia include Lalo Prieto, who's averaging 14 points per game and 10 rebounds per game. He is 5th in the Spanish league in rebounds. And also Aaron Young, averaging 17 points per game, the Canadian international from Alberta. Meanwhile, for Valladolid, players to watch out for include Adrian Perez, averaging 15 points per game alongside 7 rebounds, and Matias Mendes, averaging 10 points per game in this EuroCup 2 tournament. Murcia will start with Weiss, Marin, Kuzak, Prieto and Young. And Valladolid will start with Robles, Soria, Perez, Garcia and Zudaire. And a big thank you to everyone tuning in on the live stream. Please stay tuned to the IWF Europe YouTube channel to catch all the action across EuroCup 1, 2 and 3 this weekend. And a reminder that the other game in this group, Porto Torres versus Hanover, is taking place right now on Court 2. are about to get underway. It's Garcia and Prieto in for the tip. A total of 8 teams will compete across EuroCup 2. And the winner will be crowned on Sunday. Valladolid win the tip. Robles with the ball. And the quick score for Joaquin Robles. Valladolid with the early lead. Robles knows this venue very well. He's a former player for Murcia. Young works away past Zudaire. Finds Prieto inside. And Prieto with the immediate reply. I expect this to be a very competitive game. Both teams even in standings within the Spanish league. Murcia in 6th, Valladolid in 7th. And Robles once again lets that one fly. Murcia back on the attack. Young sets herself outside, goes for the 3, and it rattles off the back iron. Robles in transition gets it up to Perez. Adrian Perez, averaging 15 points per game, gets the layup to go for the Argentine international. Valladolid with an early 4-point lead. The shot will not fall for Marin. Young once again works away inside, and play stopped as Robles tips out his chair. Valladolid will have a chance to extend their lead. Robles finds Zudaire over to Garcia with the mismatch, and it's just short, it just rattles out. And Kuzak now with pace finds Young inside to Marin. Easy money for Jose Marin, the man from Murcia, been playing for UCAM Murcia for a number of years, a veteran of the club, and it's a 2-point game. Robles can't get that one to go. Murcia with a chance to tie up the game. Young over to Marin, back to Young, and a shot clock violation for Murcia. Zudaire finds Robles. Back to Zudaire. Good defense there from Kuzak, and the shot is just short. Both Robles and Zudaire formerly played for Murcia last season. And an offensive foul on Kuzak. Still remains a 2-point game. Valladolid with the lead. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first. Garcia. Over to Robles. Good ball movement from Valladolid. Zudaire lets that one fly, and it's nothing but net. And the ball movement paying off for Valladolid. Young takes it herself and finally makes her mark. First shot of the game drops for Aaron Young. 2-point game. Perez on the fade, and a 3-second call on Perez. It will be Murcia ball. Young once again, this time it rattles out and Perez collects the rebound. Young averaging 17 points a game in the Spanish league. Robles over to Perez. Nothing but net for the Argentine international. Valladolid's leading average point scorer, averaging 15 points a game in this EuroCup 2 tournament. Perez, the native of Buenos Aires. And now Young finds Kuzak. Garcia struggling offensively, and Prieto uses his height to his advantage and gets a score on the board for Murcia. They continue to trail by 2. And Prieto, a very strong and physical player, averaging 10 rebounds per game. 5th in the Spanish league in rebounds. Robles can't get that one to go. Rebound by Kuzak. Play stopped as Kuzak gets back up, and it will be Murcia ball from the sideline. 12 on the shot clock. And Frank Belen talks it over with Aaron Young. Belen, the French coach, originally from Lyon, has been coaching in Spain for a number of years. Young lets that one fly, it's just short, and Valladolid in transition. Great play, Zudaire with the score, and Valladolid are now up by 4. Smart play there from the team in purple. Young finds Kuzak, and the 2-man game is good. Of course, Murcia playing without one of their biggest scoring threats. Lee Fryer will not compete in this tournament this weekend. Of course, best wishes to Fryer as Garcia sinks the bucket, and he's really come into his own in this Valladolid team. Paco Garcia, the former player for El Union and Getafe, is now beginning decent minutes for Valladolid. Young takes it herself, and once again it's nothing but net for the Canadian international, one of the best players in the game right now. Of course, this is Young's first season playing for a Spanish side. Foul is on Weiss, her first personal. Zudaire swings across to Robles. It's intercepted, but Kuzak fails to pick it up. Garcia lets that one fly, and that is clutch from Paco Garcia. Right when Valladolid need him, he delivers with the score. And Prieto looks to respond. That one's just short. And now Robles with pace. Finds Perez. Back to Robles. Fantastic two-man game from Valladolid. And that gives them a 6-point lead with 2.5 to go in the first, forcing Murcia to call a timeout. Young works away inside, does not meet the mark, and Garcia with the rebound. Zudaire to Garcia, and what a great shot there from Paco Garcia. He's really come into his own in this game. The youngster, former Spanish under-23 player. Foul is on Cusack. End-line ball for Valladolid. Oh, excuse me, the foul was on Perez. My mistake. Young finds Prieto. Valladolid pick it up. Murcia lose on offense. As Valladolid now lead by 8. Perez inside. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Marin. Cusack lets that one fly, and it's nothing but net for the GB International, the man from Coventry, averaging 11 points a game this season. Final minute of the first, 6-point ball game, and Murcia look to reduce their deficit, but the pass is too far for Cusack to catch, and Murcia turn it over. Great to see the likes of Garcia grow with confidence. He moves past to find Zudaire. Marin finds Prieto. Prieto fouled on the shot. Foul is on Soria. 2 shots to come for Lalo Prieto. Interesting to note that both Prieto and Lopez are former players for Valladolid, as is the likes of Dan Highcock back in the day. Prieto to the line, averaging 14 points per game, 10 rebounds per game this season. Made his Paralympic debut in Paris with Team Spain. Makes the first. Prieto makes both from the line, brings it back to a 4-point game. Valladolid will have roughly 9 seconds to get something to go. Garcia for 3, and it will not beat the buzzer. At the end of the first, it is Valladolid 20, Murcia 16. A 4-point lead for Valladolid at the end of the first. Back underway. Murcia with the first possession of the quarter. Young finds Ruiz, and the captain of Murcia, Sonia Ruiz, gets the first score of the second quarter. Back to a 2-point game, ever so close. A reminder that this is essentially a match between the 6th best team in Spain against the 7th best team in Spain. And Zudairi loses possession. It's picked up by Ruiz. Nice pass there from Prieto, finding Young. Young looking for a pick. Kuzak takes it himself, uses Prieto as the screen, and it's nothing but net for Pete Kuzak. Another man who made his Paralympic debut in Paris for Team GB, coming away with a silver medal. Kuzak, one of the bright young talents of the future. Zudairi finds Garcia, launches the three, and it goes off the back iron. And we're tied at 20 apiece. This shot for the lead. Kuzak, good height on that shot, but it just doesn't make the mark. And the foul is on Ruiz. And Vidalid with a chance to regain the lead. Garcia finds Perez. Robles. Perez with the mismatch on the fade, and Adrian Perez coming in clutch for Vidalid. They lead by 2. Perez averaging 15 points per game in this EuroCup 2 tournament. Young, fires, and it doesn't make the mark. Soria, oh, lovely scoop, and the Vidalid veteran Soria with the score. Great finish from the Class 1. Vidalid back up by 4. Kuzak draws the foul. Foul is on Perez. Two shots to come for Kuzak. Kuzak, the man from Coventry, Warwickshire, started his career at the Coventry Wheelchair Basketball Academy. He's played in Germany for Raden, previously played in Malaga before coming to Murcia a number of seasons ago. And he makes 1 of 2, making this a 3-point game. 1 possession game with just over 7 minutes to go in the half. And coming into the game for the first time for Vidalid, the Turkish international Mahmut Achikgos. And Garcia with a quick score, giving Vidalid a 5-point lead. Kuzak, great pace. Oh, and he just misses the mark, but it's picked up by Prieto. Back to a 3-point game. Garcia on the fade. Can't get that one to go. Young being met with a lot of pressure, as is Prieto. He goes for it on the fade, but it doesn't make the mark. And you can see Murcia definitely missing the speed of Fryer. Foul is on Kuzak. And Prieto scrambles for the ball. Young picks it up. Ruiz down at half court. Kuzak just short. Collects his own rebound. Second chance no good for Kuzak. He's visibly frustrated with himself. It remains a 3-point game. Valladolid with the lead, 5.5 to go in the half. Robles fades away and hits. Great shot from range for Joaquin Robles. Young works the way around, inside to Ruiz, and it's blocked. Great defense from Valladolid, but Murcia reset the offense. The three is short for Prieto, and it will be Valladolid ball. Chikos gets blocked by Kuzak. Great defense. And it will be Murcia ball. Young can't get that one to go. And Valladolid look to build on their 5-point lead. Robles fouled on the shot. 2 shots to come. Foul is on Ruiz. That's Ruiz's second personal. And Young takes a break. In comes the veteran Dan Highcock. Great to see Highcock return to playing at such a high level, and a legend of the game at this point. And Robles to the line to shoot 2. Robles. First one short. Robles, a former player for Murcia and a hopeful for the Spanish senior team in the future. Misses both free throws, and it remains a 5-point game. Valladolid lead. Lopez and Weiss prepare to sub in for Murcia. Highcock left that one fly, and he makes an immediate impact in the game. 3-point ball game. shot will not fall for Garcia on that attempt. Murcia come back with it, chance to build. Highcock once again, finds Ruiz. Back over to Prieto. Highcock sets up. This one's short. Remains a 3-point game. And a foul on Ubri, his first personal. Subs coming in for Murcia, Weiss and Lopez. Replace Ruiz. And Highcock. Valladolid take their time. Achikos finds Zudaire. Inside. And it's good to go. Foul is on Weiss. Her first personal. Kuzak. Under pressure. Can't get that one to fall. But Murcia lose possession. Valladolid ball from the sideline. They lead by 5. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half. Turnover for Valladolid. Soria with the interception. Foul is against Prieto. And Murcia signal to the table to call a timeout. An unsportsmanlike foul called on Prieto. 2 shots to come for Paco Garcia. And Murcia will look to regroup. A reminder that this is not the same Murcia that we have seen earlier in the season. Murcia are missing the likes of Lee Fryer for this tournament. Paco Garcia makes both, and Valladolid will get the possession back. A chance for them to build on their 7-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Chicos fires. And it will be Murcia ball. Prieto works his way through, finds Cusack on the layup. Great transition from Murcia. And great two-man game between Prieto and Cusack. Just over a minute to go in the half. Robles with the mismatch. That's just short. Picked up by Prieto. Lalo Prieto can't get that one to fall. Robles finds a Chicos. Back to Robles. It was the right look, but Robles finally gets it to go on the second chance. Great two-man game from Valladolid. Foul is on Garcia, his second personal. Murcia with a chance for a final offense. Cusack inside, and it's good to go. And at the end of the second quarter, it remains a 5-point lead for Valladolid. They lead 34-29 at the end of the half. We'll be back with you in around about 10 minutes for second half action. And make sure you stay tuned to the IWF Europe YouTube channel, watching all the EuroCup 1, 2 and 3 games, all available on the IWF Europe YouTube channel. We are about to get back underway with second half action between MURCIA and Valladolid in this EuroCup 2 final game. It's Valladolid with a 5-point lead against MURCIA at the moment, 34-29. Kuzak is leading the way for MURCIA with 15 points, 7 of 8 from the field, shooting at an impressive 87%. And even scores for Valladolid. Perez with 8, shooting 3 of 3. And Garcia with 9, also on 3 of 3. Still everything to play for. Both these teams jockeying for position in their group. And the winner of EuroCup 2 will be decided on Sunday. Valladolid have previously won the EuroCup 2 all the way back in 2010. And Dan Highcock was a part of that team that won the EuroCup 2 some 15 years ago. Lineup change for Valladolid. Van Brunschot, the Dutch international, into the game for the first time. Zudaire finds Van Brunschot, towering over the opposition. Third time is the charm for Jelmer Van Brunschot, the man from De Nijp in the Netherlands. And an offensive foul on Kuzak. And that turns over the ball. And the referee's just having a word with Frank Belen. Of course, emotions are running high in this EuroCup 2 tournament. One of the most coveted prizes in Europe at stake. A 7-point lead for Valladolid. Garcia is unable to beat the buzzer. And Belen just given a warning by the referees. Young for 3 and makes it. Huge bucket for Aaron Young. And that brings it back to a 4-point game. And Zudaire with the immediate reply for Valladolid. Young once again, another 3. This time it goes off the back iron. Offensive rebound vice. Kuzak. Back to Young. And it's just short. Perez brings the ball up the floor. A 6-point lead for Valladolid. Van Brunschot. Garcia for 3. And it rattles off the rim. And the ball comes off the hand of Prieto. It will be Valladolid ball, 14 to shoot for the team in purple. Shot is good for Van Brunschot inside the paint. A reminder that both these teams are 1-1 this season. Valladolid beating Murcia in the league, with the league rematch still pending. And the last time these two teams met prior to this was in the Copa del Rey quarter-final, where Murcia came away with a win. A foul against Valladolid. Murcia sideline ball. Young over to Prieto, and it's intercepted by Perez. Great hands. Van Brunschot finds Garcia, and it's nothing but net for the man from Madrid as he pounds his chest with excitement. And that bucket will give Valladolid a 10-point lead, their largest lead of the game, with just under 7 minutes to go in the third. You see Murcia clearly struggling, and Murcia missing one of their key players in Lee Fryer. Of course, Murcia with a strong record within the EuroCup. They won EuroCup 3 last year, beating Izmir in the final. And they qualified for EuroCup 2 as hosts. Meanwhile, Valladolid, they won EuroCup 2 preliminaries Group A. And Valladolid, former EuroCup 2 champions back in 2010. And Murcia with possession, they will look to close this 10-point deficit. Young for three, nothing but net for the Canadian international. One of the best players in the game right now. Makes it a 7-point game. And a miscommunication from Valladolid. Murcia get the possession back. Back-to-back buckets for Aaron Young. She's heating up. And just like that, we're back to a 5-point game. And one for Van Brunschot. Foul is on Marin. Three-point play is good for Van Brunschot. Eight-point lead for Valladolid. Marin inside, good to go. And Murcia will regain possession. They trail by 6. Young 4-3, and it just rattles out. And Valladolid will look to build on their lead. And a quick shout out to Victor Ramos watching the stream. Hola, Victor. Shot will not fall for Zudaire. Kozak finds Young. And a miscommunication on the pass. Costly turnover for Murcia. Garcia off the glass. And Garcia, he's been so impressive for Valladolid in this game. A young player with great potential. Young intercepted by Zudaire, but it will be Zudaire who picks up the foul. Murcia sideline ball, 11 to shoot. Murcia trail by 8. Kozak on the fade, great height, and the shot falls for Pete Kozak. Bringing it back to a 6-point game. 4 minutes to go in the third. Off the glass once again for Garcia. Continuing to forge Valladolid in the lead. Young inside to Kozak, to Marine, second chance, and Marine is fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Garcia. And that's Garcia's third personal. And Garcia is up to 15 points personal, 6 from 6 from the field, shooting at 100%. And Van Brunschot cuts inside, using his height to his advantage. Kozak on the fast break. And it will not fall. And everything going Valladolid's way at the moment. Valladolid with a 10-point lead. Garcia to Van Brunschot. Lovely two-man game. And Van Brunschot once again. It's great to see the likes of Van Brunschot come into his element after being a bench player for the team last season. He's really stepped up this season as the Dutch international. Van Brunschot shooting 3 of 4 from the field, 7 points personal. Marine takes the break, and in comes the youngster Juan Fuentes, former player on the under-23 Spanish team. Garcia finds Zudaire, back to Garcia, inside to Perez. Fantastic ball movement from Valladolid. and it's paying off as they lead by 14 with 2.5 to go in the third. Murcia seemingly lost their composure. Young fires a 3 and knocks it down. Young brings it to an 11-point game. And the immediate reply from Zudairi with a mismatch over Weiss. Again, coast to coast there from Prieto. Bringing it back to an 11-point game. Van Brunschot, second chance, and one for Van Brunschot. Oh no, a foul on Van Brunschot. Lifting call on Van Brunschot. So that will give Murcia one shot. Van Brunschot called for lifting. Young knocks down the free throw, makes it a 10-point game. And Murcia will get possession. Foul called against Murcia down the other end. Will turn over the ball. Point ball game. Minute and a half left in the third. And Perez cuts inside, extending Valladolid's lead. Everything falling for Valladolid at the moment. Young finds Kuzak. Over to Prieto. Back to Young. The bucket will not go. Van Brunschot. Over to Garcia. And a miscommunication. Perez loses the ball. And Young nails the three. Makes it a 9-point game. And at the end of the third, it's a 9-point lead for Valladolid. A big three from Young at the end of the third brings the deficit back to single brings the deficit back to single digits. So it's all or nothing to play in the final 10 minutes. 9-point lead for Valladolid at the end of the third. Final 10 minutes underway. Young fires a three, just short. And it will remain Murcia ball. Murcia trailing by 9. Young finds Prieto, has to fade away, and it's just short. And Valladolid in transition. Perez gets it to go. Perez brings Valladolid back up by 11. Foul is on Kuzak. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Foul is on Perez, his third personal. Kuzak to the line to potentially complete the 3-point play. Perez inside, great finish under pressure. Young works the way inside, great pick from Weiss, and one for Young. Great work there between Weiss and Young. Weiss, a workhorse on this team. It doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but that pick just there just freed up Young and she was able to get fouled on the shot, goes to the line to complete a 3-point play, and does so. Violet still maintain an 8-point lead. 8 minutes to go in the game. Garcia works his way around. Zudaire lets that one fly. And Violet continuing to build on their lead. Young fires. It's just short. Perez finds Van Brunschot. Tough angle. And a lovely one-handed finish from the Dutch international. And it would be great to see players like Van Brunschot get a call up to the Dutch national team in the future. Kuzak inside. Lovely two-man game between Kuzak and Young. And that forces Violet to call a timeout as they lead by 10 with 7 minutes to go in the game. Violet look to build on their 10-point lead. Zoria fires from the outside and it's nothing but net for the Violet captain. And Violet looking comfortable as this game comes to a close. Young fires and hits. Shot will not fall for Van Brunschot. Kuzak now with pace. Marine is fouled on the shot. Foul is on Zudaire, her third personal, and Jose Marine will go to the line to shoot two. Marine makes one of two from the line and brings it back to a 9-point game. And Van Brunschot fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Marine. 2 shots to come for the Dutch international. And Van Brunschot has played a number of seasons here in the Spanish league. A couple of seasons for Madiba before joining Valladolid in 2020. And subs coming in for Murcia, Ruiz and Ubri. Replace Weiss and Marine. A 10-point lead for Valladolid with under 6 minutes to go in the game. And the shot falls for Kuzak. Murcia willing to fight until the end. Soria finds Perez, lovely pass inside, and Perez converts inside the paint. Pick up there from Prieto. Brings it back to an 8-point game. Under 5 minutes remaining. Perez off one wheel. Great composure from the Argentine international. And we are back to a 10-point game. Young fires the 3. Rattles out. Garcia works his way inside, off the glass for the man from Granada. A 12-point lead Valladolid. Foul is on Van Brunschot. Lopez comes in to replace Young. Possession will stay with Valladolid. 5 to shoot. They lead by 12 with just under 2.5 to go in the game. Van Brunschot nails a huge 3. And that could be the dagger that seals the deal for Valladolid. An impressive performance, particularly from the likes of Perez, Garcia and Van Brunschot. Kuzak looks for the reply, just short. Prieto is fouled by Van Brunschot. And the possession will go to Valladolid. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Again, the ball movement paying off for Valladolid. Shot is just short for Garcia. And Prieto up the floor. An 8-second violation on Murcia. That will turn over the ball. Murcia find themselves playing with their backs against the wall, particularly with the likes of missing Fryer, who is not here for this tournament. Of course, best wishes to Lee Fryer. I hope he is doing well. And Perez is fouled. 2 shots to come. Foul goes against Ubri. Perez, the Argentine international from Buenos Aires, has played in the Spanish league for a number of seasons, and he's averaging 15 points a game in this EuroCup 2 tournament. Valladolid's leading average point scorer. And Perez, a Copa America's silver medalist in 2022. Makes both. Valladolid have just closed out this game in a comfortable lead. And Kuzak, 1 to come for Kuzak. He gets the and 1. Foul goes against Garcia, his 4th personal. Kuzak unable to make the 3-point play. Van Brunschot with the easy bucket. And Valladolid will take the victory as we approach the final minute of the game. They lead 83 to 66. An impressive showing from the team in purple. They'll be pleased with this victory, and this will solidify them as 2-1 against Murcia this season, with the league rematch still pending. And that will bring an end to the game. Valladolid take the 83-66 victory against Murcia, and they will advance with a win under their belt in the EuroCup 2 finals. Congratulations to Valladolid, commiserations to Murcia. Perez ends the game as leading scorer for Valladolid with 22 points, with Garcia closely behind him on 20 and Van Brunschot on 18. Meanwhile, for Murcia, leading the way in the entire game was Pete Kozak with 27 points and Aaron Young closely behind him on 26. Young also picks up 10 assists, a double-double for Aaron Young. A double-double also for Beatrice Zudaire with 10 points and 11 assists. It's Valladolid that advance in the EuroCup 2 finals. Congratulations to Valladolid. The next game on this court will see an all-French clash between Hornets Le Canet and CS Mo. And just to give you an update, it's Porto Torres that lead Hanover 48-40. That's with just under 4 minutes to go in the game on court 2. So please make sure you check out that game, also available on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. I'll be back with you at 2:15 local time when Hornets Le Canet take on Mo. And I will see you very soon. Thank you very much for joining us, and make sure you stay tuned to catch all the action from EuroCup 1, 2 and 3 on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.